Namaste, my beautiful queens, my beautiful souls. Today I want to do the reading, and I only have done one reading, I believe, in this incredible, beautiful deck, which is called Vintage Wisdom Oracle, and or maximum two, and I put it on a shelf with my books, where my books are, and it looked, I think I didn't take this into my hands for a long time because it looked like my books, and I was adding some more books, of course, obviously, lately to my shelves, and I'm like, wait a second, but this is my oracle deck, and I want to do the reading using this oracle. And lately, I already told you my my little secret. I don't know if it's a secret, that usually I am more devoted to. Usually, I always was more devoted to classical tarot decks, but I lately, in the past several months, I have seen incredible messages, the depths of the messages done by oracle decks. Before I continue talking, as usual, me talking forever, please choose one card out of 5, but I want you to be able to receive more answers to your questions, to more questions. So for example, you can say, I need one message for my my thoughts about moving to another country, immigrating, or I want the second card to answer, what should I do with my relationship with such and such man, or what should I do about my marriage, or what should I do about me, about my inner traumas, about my insecurities, about my fears and doubts. So my beautiful queens, choose one card for specifically one situation. So this way you can choose, you can stop this video now and put a little piece of paper in front of you, and you can do this. Okay, number 1 card is gonna answer my career past question. Number 2 card, my relationship with such and such. Number 3 card, my relationship with myself. Number 4 card, what is my message from my guides and guardians, what they want me to know now. Or number 5 is such and such. So you can assign one situation to each card, or if you want, you can just choose one card and assign one situation. But as I said, this way you will be able to receive more answers. So I would advise assign one card to a specific situation, so you could get a message specifically for your given situation. So let us do just that, and this way you will be able to receive more answers to your questions. I'm asking the spirits of fire, spirits of earth, air and waters, the guides, the keepers, the guardians, the elders, the divine forces, to give us the answers to our questions through this beautiful deck, which is called a Vintage Wisdom Oracle. And I am going to get 5 cards. Do you see everything good? So this will be a card number 1, and I'm gonna put it like that. And my beautiful queens, as I already said, you can stop the video, think about specific situation, write down on a piece of paper what card you assign to a specific situation, and then you can just keep on listening to it and you get your answers. Card number 2, card number 3, maybe I should do 3, no, this way you'll get more. Card number 4, card number 5. All right, so let's not waste time and go straight to it. You already know what situation you assign to what card? So let's go. Light is always a big issue here, especially at the daytime. So let's go to it. Card number 1, whatever situation you assign to it, here are your answer. And we are having, I think I already saw this not once, we are having the card which is called harmony, the essential word for our life. And let me explain you what it means. The thing is that many say that the word harmony, harmonia, coming from Greek word harmonica, meaning agreement or concord, and also from the word harmozo, which means to feed together, to join together, or to be together. So in a linear term, harmony describes, describes too many things. So from writing a music to, let's say, building a beautiful temple, or even there is a harmony in mathematics, and there is a harmony in cosmos phenomena, and so on. So but innate language for harmony is found in all forms of light. So this card, you can see who you see here. You see Orpheus, of course, the legend about Orpheus and Eurydice, the legendary musician of gods, and he's playing his, I think this is a lyre, in the temple. He has 7 strings on this instrument, and the strings correspond to various planets, and the sides which represent relationship between material and non-material, between heaven and earth. And the melodies Orpheus creates, they are enchanting, and they unifying animals, birds, humans, gods. They unify all the beings into one. So it all sounds very beautiful, but what is the meaning of it? This card asking you to release any possible feelings of inner conflicts, inner regrets, blaming yourself, judgment, or even being upset about your own isolation, because isolation is a beautiful thing, because it can actually bring you into harmony with yourself. Also, it says that there is a vital place for unison and dissonance, and the dance between them makes for a colorful and original composition. So bottom line is, learn the art of listening, not just listening to people, but first of all listening to yourself and listening to your inner voice. Wherever you see, in order to be able to listen to others, learn to listen to your soul through listening to the voice of nature, through listening to silence of your own soul. And the thing is that this card says that you are this Orpheus, and there are those unique qualities of you have in you, which you have not yet discovered. So of course solitude and meditation is advisable here, because in order to find joy and happiness from outside, you still did not find that something inside of you, did not discover that something inside of you which can lead you for having harmony outside of you in the world around you. Please try to find it, listen to it, discover it, and then you will be able to do what you dream of doing. This is the card number 1, harmony. Hope I have enough time to describe you all of this. The card number 2. You know, just sometimes you don't probably even have to explain, because the divine timing, some people love those words, some hate those words, you know, divine timing, because when we want something, we want it to be here now, or at least very soon. And what is the meaning again? Lots of things, lots of symbols are in this card. Fantasy landscape, you see here the clouds, the falling stars, the mysterious so-called hand of fate right here. Let me bring it closer. The hand of fate you can see also in this card. And of course the card of written destinies of Akashic Chronicles, the card of karmic destiny, of your journey of the soul, like the Michael Newton book. And lots of symbols you can see. The lakes, the flowing water there, the totem represents the unconsciousness mind, the flowing water, and the realm of the dreams. So when you see this card as the answer of your question, it kind of tells you to align with your that intuitive nature of yours. But at the same time, of course, this is a card of patience, which we hate. I don't know who likes to be patient. I don't know anyone who would do it, but it's crucial. So in the given situation, please align with your intuitive nature while try to be patient. And because things may happen in a different pace than you want or anticipate, or the opportunities you want to appear or you hope would appear, they may appear at unexpected moment of time. So, but at the same time, as this is a card of a destiny, of your connection with the divine, you are divine, I already said many times. So also it tells you you should be ready for all kinds of synchronicities happening, unexpected beautiful events, a blessing, or sudden ending or sudden beginnings, because divine timing may well gift you with this beautiful things happening to you. But if the progress seems kind of very slow, or you find yourself or you think you found yourself kind of in a dead end in spite of many efforts, then try to look for guidance deep inside in the nature or in your meditation, because at the same time have faith that if you put sincere efforts, if your efforts are with pure heart, if your efforts don't come from jealousy, from envy, from revenge, then your intentions are heard. If what you want and what you try to achieve comes from sincere heart, this card tells you absolutely you are hurt and this will come to you. But life doesn't always manifest in accordance to our wishes or accordance to our will. But there are specific lessons that can be only learned because of delays. Or some of you can have not just delays but sudden changes, which also delay something. But you never know when the lessons will come in useful. So take care to guard against blame, shame, blame, guilt. Please, 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 please try a way not to become the victim of circumstance. Please don't just become a victim. Cultivate your ears to hear inner prompts and your eyes and your heart and your soul to read the signs. Please pay attention to your dreams, to the pictures you see in your meditations, because it can reveal your very valuable insights, which will point you towards the deeper truths behind the events which are happening around of you. Divine timing, divine providence always delivers what you dream of, what you need, when we need it for our highest purpose. People often forget about highest purpose. So ask for the necessary understanding if you don't have it. Ask why things are not the way they are in your dreams before you fall asleep, in your meditations. And the divine timing, divine will answer you and show you the way to understand the things in your life. You are dealing with experience which is really important for your spiritual development. Whatever you asked the situation, the answer, this is spiritual development. And of course, spiritual development cannot be fast, happening fast. It requires time. You see, the caterpillar requires time to become a butterfly. This is card number 2. We are going to the card number 3. Oh, how do I read this? Discernment. I could never read this word. Please, my beautiful queens, tell me, how do I read this word? Discernment. I know what it means, but I could never seem to be able to read this word. So we see these 3 women on this card. So symbols. They are somewhat similar to, you remember those 3 monkeys? The 3 wise monkeys. Now we have, instead of monkeys, we're having this 3 beautiful women, geishas, I believe they are. So, of course, their gestures still represent what those monkeys represent, that famous expression: speak no evil, see no evil, and hear no evil. So our sense organs can lead us astray from our goals. And our best ideas, our best intentions, or aid us in getting to the truth of a situation. This card, which I cannot pronounce the name of it, discernment or something like this, it tells you that in order to grow, in order to experience that growth, that expansion, you need to be aware, to be conscious, to arise your consciousness for a certain level. What does it mean in a given situation in our 3D dimension? The situation which you are asking about needs close examination of facts. So what advice is here? Examine all the facts. Draw on any relevant wisdom which you learned from your past experiences. And again, listen to your intuition. Now it is time for you to examine the bare truth, face the bare truth, accept the bare truth, and move forward. And for being mindful of any possible consequences of not just your actions, but also your thoughts. 3 spheres, if you can see, also around their heads. The light is killing me. three spheres: the zodiac, compass, and world crown, each geisha suggesting variety of circumstances. But these circumstances are for your significant advancement, significant growth, significant development. But the significant development also depends on the quality of wisdom which underline your powers. So, changes are approaching. Changes are approaching rapidly. We see the crows here. And you need also to clarify your vision in order to move into your personal transformation. Please be careful from scattering your energies at this time, and know that the mighty ally of this card is critical for your survival along the spiritual path of the physical plane. We have many worldly laws to protect people, human heart, as it ventures into the things which we don't see, unseen realms of the spiritual psyche. Yet, the perils are just as real, if not greater, precisely because of their intangible nature. So, the key to your effective integration of spiritual principles lies in your daily lives and the choices you make every single day. Make sure that the choices you make every single day worthy of your time, your effort, your heart, your emotion, your patience. Just make sure of that. This is the card number 3. The card number 4, nature. One of my favorite card, and as well as the symbols of this card, this beautiful belly dancer and the red flowers around her. A lot of freedom you see in this card. Freedom. Like wilderness, and this dancer, she's free. Free from laws, restrictions, and things which can become the chains for someone. She's very organically moving in the beauty of nature. So, what red color? Of course, red color always represents energy of life force and represents the root chakra in your aura. So, by nourishment absorbed through the earth, this chakra helps you to balance other chakras, in like enabling them to thrive and to move in harmony and to be healthy. Unfortunately, with all the technological culture we are having right now, less and less we have connection with nature, less and less. So, but Mother Nature provides us with so many gifts by putting us directly in touch with the season cycle and cycle of lives. Mother Earth, Mother Nature, Peruqua music, I will link under this video. This is what we are connected with. And when we cut our connection with Mother Nature, Mother Earth, we unfortunately start to get physically, emotionally, psychologically sick, and miracles of life happens less and less and less to us. So by observing and honoring the holiness, the sacredness of nature kingdom, we gain fuller understanding of what it means to be united through our connection to the universe, not just the universe, the whole cosmos. So, what is the message here? As above, so below, as within, as without. The word of Hermes Trismegistus. The present of this card tells you to bring your energies into harmony through deepening your connection with nature. Perhaps you have been like exhausted and overwhelmed by pressure of daily stress, of daily life, or you are recovering from something. You may feel very lost, or you may feel trapped like in a prison. Not just circumstances of life, but probably thoughts, patterns. And the answer is simple. The connection with the nature. Just be as much as possible. Walk with your bare feet on a grass. Put your feet in a lake or in a river or in anything. Sit under the tree, hug the tree, listen to the trees, listen to the sound of water, whatever it's lake or it's an ocean waves. Your answer here is simple. You are lost because you lost the connection with your mother, which is the mother we all live on, Mother Earth. And you will see how fast you will recover and find your answers while simply stepping your feet onto the soil and green grass. And the last card, number 5, Sanctuary. I don't know why so many people are afraid of it. As long as we leave this sanctuary meaning of this word changes with our life experience, with our events in our lives. Sanctuary evolves. And it evolves to how we relate to the world and the pace of the world around us. In contrast to searching for escape, the renewing balm of sanctuary helps us find peace and kind of recover, rejuvenate from within, while allowing us to simply be in the present moment. This is one of the hardest lessons. And Eckhart Tolle, please find this man lectures on YouTube. Eckhart Tolle, he had written and he talked so much about this mystics of present moment, the importance of present moment. Your personal idea or thought of sanctuary may manifest in the form of a special place you find close to your heart, or probably your spiritual beliefs, or your inner refugee, or probably a meditation, or talking to your guides and keepers, or the souls which are in the realm of spirit. Whatever you prefer, the appearance of this card tells you that it is now time for some sanctuary in your life. This is the moment for your sanctuary. So cultivate a little distance from an issue you are dealing with, or issues, by nourishing, healing your spiritual resources. And do it in a safety of your own idea about it. Like, try to see events you're dealing with, view life and those events from a perspective or a sense of your own, viewing it from calm and kind of a little bit from the side point of view. You need that sanctuary in order to find the right solution and choices for your nearest future. This is the main advice from the card of Sanctuary. This is all, my beautiful queens, about the Oracle Vintage Wisdom. I hope it was helpful. I hope you receive your answers. I will talk to you soon. Namaste.